It's pretty easy to say Minecraft has had a giant identity crisis after some time. The goal is to want the game to be a sandbox game, but also want to provide free updates for everyone. How can you possibly provide a game that is also up for interpretation and concrete in what it wants to be? It is no doubt then that one specific period of time during Minecraft's development gave it the sort of fundamental identity we still see and take for granted today. This is the first version of 2010, which obviously looks insanely different. I mean, we have a HUD showing how many arrows we have and 99 of these blocks, and who the frick am I? With some context to you, Minecraft used to be a free game that people can play on their web browser. Notch saw how big the game was getting so early into development, so why not have the player base pay for the game and they'll be able to play and test out features after Classic, and maybe give it a number that is bigger than 30. It's safe to say the player base was a little skeptical, but alas, Notch has the excuse now to experiment with the game like never before, which is why this version is in a state of an arcadey survival test.
God, there's like nothing to do. Nah, screw it, I'm just gonna wait for new versions. Like, who even are you?
Ah yes, things to do and get. And Notch finally realized the game is in development instead of 31. It is actually astounding to hear of the things that weren't added before Minecraft Indev and what we have on this current version. Let's go down the list. Tools, armor, crafting and smelting, inventory, farming, day and night, Beast Boy, what? Paintings, food, chests, freaking diamonds. Oh man, I say this year is the most influential and the transitional year of Minecraft, but we're only at the end of February, and Indev seems like a fat pillar of how much the game has changed. I wonder what the next version will add. What in God's name happened? It feels like the thousands of games that start off in a prosperous place, then a bad actor spins the entire setting into turmoil, sucking all the color out of it. Notch removed everything from the game, literally everything we mentioned, and then some. But wait, there's no world borders, and I can keep going. Imagine playing Minecraft today, you try out the new version to see that the game is just gone. It's not that serious. The game is under development, but I still gotta pay my F for respects for everything that was removed. Wait, say that again. That's what that means. Is the game 32 now?
Joke's over.
Infdev, or as it's interpreted as infinite terrain development, is the development of the infinite terrain. Notch removed a ton of things solely to test the infinite generation. He would re-add things over the months while toying around with the generator. It definitely led to some hidden gems though that I personally wish would have stayed. This version, for example, it just looks like paradise. The winding waterways of this version are honestly more realistic than modern Minecraft. And only big trees. People may not like them because it's hard to get wood without leaving the tree floating and it'll be ugly, but I am a sucker for these trees just because of the moody shadows they create. It feels like being in an enchanted forest while I walk through them. Alright, let's wait and see when the next update is. What is it, April 20th? Okay. Allow me to quiz you on why this update took so long to come out. Was it A, Notch toying around with some generator again? B, Notch adding something he didn't want to add? C, doors? Or D, Notch is just washed at programming? If you guess doors, you're only a quarter right. This version introduced so many bugs. Boy, let's take a step back. This phase of Minecraft's development was so weird yet also influential. Yeah, the infinite terrain is probably the biggest tribute of it all, but also the little things that were added like dungeons, doors, ladders, signs, buckets. Infdev really felt fleshed out towards the end. With adding back all the features Notch had removed at the start of it, I must be missing something about Infdev though, and I'm sure other people missed it too. What was the spark behind these small little additions? Well, right as Infdev was closing out into alpha, the game started probably the best update rollout in its history. That being the secret updates. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let's talk about Alpha. Alpha itself had 2 phases, both involving biomes. The first phase were the secret updates, all adding absolutely iconic things to the game. Notch was in the background trying to add biomes and unable to do it because he didn't have enough time in one city to do it. I feel you, Notch. I think Alpha itself is the most influential phase of this year because you take the amount of iconic features added on a level close to Indev and also have beautiful working infinite terrain generation. Then you add biomes later on. I'm sort of dancing around this conversation now. What's added during those secret updates and why are they secret? Well... Did you know chickens were added after slimes? Who cares? Where are the big updates? Let me remind you that everything I mentioned was added in secret, only found out through experience, word of mouth, or data miners ruining everything. I have reason to believe that there were a lot of people who just didn't put time into finding the secret features, meaning they were without a big update for quite some time, on top of there not being much to do at all in Minecraft, even with these secret features. So, you know what they did? Yeah, that's right, they complained, of course. A group of players even DDoSed Minecraft.net out of protest and forced Notch to provide evidence that he was cooking. Luckily though, Notch was cooking.
Jesse, we need to cook. We need to cook. Diamond sword, Jesse. Made of blue, our purest blue. Let's go to the nether. Ooh.
This is Minecraft's first version that has a name attached to it, so obviously it's going to be big. I'll name the notable ones. They added 10 whole biomes, they added the nether, ghasts and pigmen. They dropped pork chop, by the way, and they added pumpkins and all the nether blocks you're familiar with today.
God dang it.
I think this update really tied the bow neatly when having 2010 being the most influential time period in Minecraft's history. I think biomes in the nether are just as, if not more, taken for granted as infinite terrain or doors. Closing off 2010, the game went into beta, which honestly added nothing burger until beta 1.2 in 2011. One of my favorite versions, by the way. Multiplayer got really good as alpha started to end, though, which makes enjoying these lovely features all the more merrier. Before this transitional period of Minecraft, the game used to play and look like one of those unblocked games you play at school after finishing or slacking on an assignment. It's crazy seeing this insane shift in cementing and identity and realize it all happened within just about a year. All made possible by one guy and some of the community for sound design. Then you look at modern Minecraft, which honestly, it has updates similar in depth as Indev, except most of those features are horizontally integrated and they have to go through like 18 corporate middlemen to get approved because the shareholders are scared the next update will hurt their wallets. Who made all the money? Let's just say in unison. Notch. Aw geez, can't we all agree on something for once? Shut up. Glow Spicoid was the best edition. I will burn your house down. Moo Boom had to win, and Dream came in and